This is a quick tutorial on how to use the SotN Area Randomizer and Richter Randomizer program. First, you'll have to go obtain it at github/Mozilla. This is my GitHub. You can see both the Area Randomizer program and the companion program that allows you to track the map as you play the game. So you'd click on SotN AR. You can go to Releases over here on the right. You would download the latest release, which right now is right here. You download that zip file. I have already done so. I have made a folder called Demo. There's the zip file for SotN AR and the mapper, and I also have my copy of Symphony of the Night in the folder. So the first thing you're going to want to do is extract the zip file. So I'm just going to extract it to its own folder. The next thing that you will want to do is you need to copy your track 1 for Symphony of the Night. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to paste it into the Area Randomizer folder. And we're going to rename the file so that the extension is no longer .bin but .org. The purpose of this is so the program can use make_ppf3 to make PPF files for you. So if you want to race the same seed as somebody else, you can just send them the PPF file, because there's no way, it does not take a seed name or number for area randomization. So if you were to area randomize, you just get a random seed each time. You can't feed it the same seed. So you can just use the PPF file to get that done. So now that we have the area randomizer extracted and we have our original file, we're going to go back and we are going to go to SotN.io in our browser. You have to choose an original copy of track 1, which I have outside of the SotN AR folder as well. We're going to choose the Nimble preset because we're going to build a Richter Randomizer seed, and Nimble is the ideal preset for the Richter Randomizer at this time. We're going to go ahead and click Randomize. It'll take a moment while it does that. So we now have a downloaded randomized seed of Nimble, which we will copy from here. And we're going to put it into our SotN AR folder. You don't have to move these here, it's just convenient to do so for this demo. So you can see this is our randomized seed. We're going to start the SotN AR program. The first time you run it, you will get a help message. It explains all the little details of different options. You just click Hide Help when you're done reading. So the first thing you will do is you will click Select ISO. You will navigate to your randomized seed. You now have the ability to select any options you want to use. Create Backup will create a backup before it patches your ISO. Create PPF will create a PPF patch to go from the original track 1 to whatever the area randomizer ends up modifying the file to, so you can share it with someone else, so you can race the same seed with them. Power of Sire Flash Disabled disables the flashing effect from Power of Sire, as well as some other in-game spells. The Dracula Final BG Disable will disable the background effect when you're fighting Dracula at the end of the game. Shop Relic is free, just makes the Shop Relic cost 0. Fast Wolf Transform allows the wolf transformation to take a much shorter period of time. Block Caverns on first visit is for area randomization. You can choose to block the shortcut to go into the caverns so that it forces the player to visit death and have their starting gear taken from them. You can choose to leave that off so that you can easily skip death, or you can choose to force the player to lose their stuff. Save spoilers to TXT file will save all of the door links to a file so you can see where each door goes. No area rando will disable the area randomization. It will not attempt to randomize the areas, so you could apply some of these patches without area randomization. The main one would be if you're doing Richter Randomizer and you don't want to do an area rando with Richter Randomizer. You can click Clock Statue Always Open. It just makes it so the statue no longer closes and opens every minute. There is a mystery creature option for area rando. If you select that option while you're playing area rando, there is a chance when you visit creature that something interesting will happen. When you do area rando, you can select a starting relic from this list. The purpose of this is to avoid getting soft locked, because currently you could end up in a situation where you cannot obtain a relic you need to get to an area that you need to get to progress through the game. So if you start with Leapstone, the chances of that happening are very slim, probably none. But you can get through many area randomized seeds with just starting with Spirit Orb or Fairy Scroll. So we're going to do a Richter Randomizer seed. So we already have our Nimble seed that we selected. So we would just select Richter Randomizer and no area rando. And then you just click Randomize. It will spit out some information in the log window down here. You can see it applied the Richter Randomizer patches and that it is done patching the ISO. Retry count has to do with area randomization. If it generates a bad area rando seed, it will just automatically try again, and it just tells you how many times it did that. So back in this window, our file now is Richter Randoed. So it is a Nimble where you play as Richter. You do need to get the other two files here, which are track 2 and your Q file. So we're going to copy those. We're going to paste them in here. And we are going to remove the extra characters from the name so that it matches the Q file. And that's all we have to do. You would load this Q file in your emulator, and you'll be on your way. Thanks for watching.